We are live. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Whoever is watching us, good morning and good afternoon. We say thank you for joining us. Today we have another episode again and we have an interesting topic, which is a day in as an entrepreneur life, because we know that every business you have to balance, you have to find balance in everything. So first I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Mavis and I'm a proud mom of a 12-year-old daughter. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I live here in the UK. And today I have my business partners and we are going to talk about this topic, and I will just dive right to it, and then my business partners, they'll introduce themselves, and then we can just all dive into the topic. So for me, a day in as an entrepreneur, it's not easy. It's not an easy journey, because you take a step, you say, okay, I need to start my own business, and starting a business is not easy, as we all know. If we look at the business on a traditional way, it's not easy at all, but we chose this because there is balance in it. If you have discipline, you can balance your work and also your business. So just because you're going to work right now, it doesn't mean that you don't have to start your own business. You can also start your own business, but you just need to be consistent. You need to be dedicated to what you want to do to your business. So for me, that's how it is. And for me, I still do it as a side hustle because I'm still going to work full time. I haven't retired to my work yet. So I'm looking to retire at the age of 35, and I'm going to do that. I will stick to that because I know I'm going to do it. So for me, I can say I'm finding balance, though it's not easy. Um, Okay, I can proudly say that I am managing because that's what I chose. That's what I want. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So for me, I would personally say that's what I chose. So I'm going to stick with that, and it will be good for me. And I know I will reap the benefits in the coming years. So that's how it is for me as an entrepreneur. Like I said, it's not easy. If you know that you're not going to invest your time, your dedication, then this business, it won't work for you. And it's not a quick get rich quick scheme that you say you will start a business today and then you are already a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. Small steps each day, it will build up into something big, and that's how you will master all the skills that you need in this business so that you can also succeed in this business. So for me, that's on my side. I'll pass it to my colleague and business partner, Shana. Can you tell us your view on this one?
Hi, friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all who are watching us. So, if you are asking me a day in an entrepreneur life, if you ask me in a simple word, I can say once it was my dream life, now it is my real life. That's the thing I can just say in a simple words and a simple sentence, because once I dreamed of that, if I could spend time with my family, if I could spend time in the afternoon with my kids, if I could spend my time in the weekends with them, if I could spend the special days with them like Christmas, Easter, and all, that was all if I could do that in 2 3 years 2 years ago. But now I can do everything. I am here in the home every day afternoon. I am here in the with the kids all the special days, all the weekends, everything. So that's how this business blessed me and my family. So i- in terms of this business, the most beautiful an amazing factor about this business is the flexibility. It's not that I have to do it in such time, I have to finish it in such time. Whenever I have some time, I can do this business. I can run this business. In yesterday, we came yesterday with a topic. We have to show up every day. Of course, we have to show up every day because this is our platform. But there is no definite time. But if you're stuck in a job, there is a definite time that you have to show up whatsoever. There is no flexibility for that. But in this online business, because it is online and because it is such a flexible platform, we can show up online anytime. As up to, then the time is up to us. There is nobody above us and there is nobody below us. Everyone is equal. So it is my business, it is my own time. I decide, or my kids decide what time I should do this. That funny it is. Like, so that's my entrepreneur life. And if you and another thing is consistency. At the same time, if I have to run a business successful, I should have consistency and I should have discipline. It's not that, oh, this week I'm not feeling good, so I'm not doing my business. Next week, that's not happening. Every day, every single moment, I should have that discipline in my life. I should have that consistency. I have a responsibility to respond to my audience or to my people all the enquiries in a specific time. That's not that I'm leaving it everything and going away. But showing up online or showing up everything, there is a flexibility. And above all, the business we are running is 90% automated business. So if I'm sleeping and one of my enquiries coming from UK, my automated system will answer to that question. And when I wake up after my cup breakfast tea, I can respond to them my in person. So that is the flexibility the online business gives us. So I hope all my audience, all our audience understood the beauty of this business. It's flexibility and the automation behind the system. So this platform works on an automated system, and that automation gives us time freedom and flexibility. Thank you. I'm passing this on to Bina, my business colleague.
Yeah, thank you, Shana. So we we all said we are here today to talk about uh, how we manage a day, basically. So my name is Beena. I work as a nurse. I work in the NHS as a band 7, work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. So you know that when you work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, the week is over actually. Then you got only 2 days. So when people comes and tells me that, we don't have time, we work Monday to Friday, then weekend we have things to do. We wanted to run this business, but we don't have time. So today I wanted to share my journey, my time, my how do I manage a day. That is what I would like to talk about today. So when I get up, like you can see, it is only like a 6:30 in UK. I woke up early, had my tea, the rituals which I need to do, and then I'm on to my business, like for an hour in the morning before I go to work. So then I do my lives, I message people who has requested for more information, and I do all that before I go to work. And then the system runs throughout the day. I don't need to touch anything. My ads will run, my post will run, everything will be running in the background once I schedule it, everything. So when I come back in the evening, I spend time again, like an hour and a half, mostly I would say. I watch all the training site which I needed to, because if I don't develop myself, if I don't learn, if I don't invest in myself by learning, I cannot help other people to start a business. So I need to invest in time on me so that I can help others. So I spend time to improve my skills, to improve my learning, so that so I spend time for that. Then I'm again go to the system, message people who has requested for informations. So the day goes like that. So people will say I don't have time for all these things. But what I would like to tell all our audience is that I know you all have time, because if you look at your screen time on your phone, how many hours you spent watching the reels or YouTube shorts or small clips, films, or comedies, you will realize actually, oh, that is very true. So one task I would like to give to our audience today is that by end of the day, I would like you to check your screen time. You know, we ask our kids how many hours you spent on the screen today. I would like you to check the screen time and then tell us. You know, if you can comment on our lives, that would be really helpful, because everybody say that, oh, we don't have time, we don't have time. We all have only 24 hours and we all work. Some people do as a full-time entrepreneur, we do as a side hustle at the moment. It is, we are not, even though we say side hustle, this is our plan A. Like Mavis said, Mavis has a plan to retire when she reached 35. I have a plan to retire when I reach a certain age, because I don't want to work like up to 67. That will be too much for me. That is the reason I started this business, you know. So I'm in my 50s. I don't want to go another like a 70 years doing this nursing. So we all have a intention when we do something. Like Tana said, we need to stick with that intention, why we started the business, so that we can continue this and reach our dreams. So that's all I wanted to say. Over to Sida.
Thank you so much, Bina. I love this topic. Anyway, I'm Sita. I am a mom. I live in the UK with my family. I'm also a nurse. I realize that nurses are so popular on this platform. There is something about nurses that brought us all in here. Anyway, this topic for today, it really struck me. This is my dream come true. This business, it has set me to a standard where I want to be. I've always been a person that always want to sell things, sell something or do something on the side. But with this business, it really picked me from the crowd because I don't have to sell anything to anybody. It really works out for me very well because this business or this day as an entrepreneur or in an entrepreneur life, it has really made me realize that, you know, during the day, there is nothing that you cannot do without this business. I resonate with Bina when you said, she said, a lot of people will say, oh, I don't have time, I don't have time. That is a good excuse. I think people just say that because they have to say something. With this business, that's the only thing that you can do without even thinking of time. And I resonate with her again. If you look at your phone to tell you how long you've been on the phone or on the screen, it's more than the time you can spend doing your business. How many times, you know, have we watched Netflix? How many movies do you watch in a day? That's even more time compared to the time you can spend doing this business. So no time is just an excuse that keeps you aside, that makes you comfortable in an uncomfortable place where you are sitting. People want to change, but they always come up with excuses. In this business, I don't have any excuse because it has allowed me to do everything and anything that I want without even taking time away from me. My work, it takes time away from me. But this business, it doesn't. So I don't need any time or extra time. When I finish my 9 to 5 job, I've gotten amply of time to even do my business, even when I'm still using that government time. Even when I'm still at work, I can check on my business, answer to my audience. So what is it that you need? Life in the entrepreneurs and entrepreneur, it's an amazing time because you don't have to think about anything. If you've got a vision, you've got it all planned up. You know how you can go for your day. In the morning, I always wake up, look at what's exciting on my phone about my business. Every day I've got something to smile about. It's either my audience, someone has sent me a nice message, or someone is asking me a question. So, what more time do you need? We check our phones on a daily basis. So, you don't need any special set time for this. Our job, we've got set time. With this business, you don't have any set time. So, you are free. You've got that freedom. And I even resonate with Shana when you said you've got that flexibility and freedom. because that's all you get when you do this business. You run your time at your own way. No one is telling you what to do. Now I travel more than I used to before because I've got this business. I no longer feel pushed to take more hours from my job because my business is running in automation in the background when I'm enjoying my life. So, people out there, check this business out and secure yourself that freedom and that flexibility, that extra income. If you want to live a free life, independent life that you will enjoy, a lifestyle, this is business for you. So life as an entrepreneur, it's an amazing, amazing life that anyone cannot trade for. So people out there, check us out and see where you can go. You can go places. Thank you so much. I will hand it over to my business partner, Janetta.
Thank you, Sita. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. My name is Janetta McNeil, greeting you from San Antonio, Texas. It is going for 1 o'clock in the morning, but you know that is the life of an entrepreneur. That is still part of how I run my business because you have to make a choice, intentional. You have to be intentional in what you want to do and what you want to achieve in life. So I'm originally from South Africa. I'm a registered nurse, also working as a caregiver. You know, when I started this business, I didn't have the mindset of a business owner. I had to learn it. But because I saw the potential in this business, I jumped all in. I wanted to change my mindset to run my business successful. I wanted to emulate the people who are successful and what they have done to achieve that goal. So in our business, they teach you all that. So it's just for you to follow the footsteps. Don't reinvent the wheel because we have seen the results they achieved. So it's just for us also to embrace that lifestyle and be intentional because this is our businesses. We want it to succeed. And we have seen how they are working, especially when they come and tell you how they have achieved their success, where they were. You will not believe where they were and the difference this business has made because they have followed a set rules to achieve their businesses or success in their businesses. You know, I started out by waking up early in the morning before I go to work because I still work full time so that I can do the things that I don't have to worry about throughout the course of the day. Initially, I didn't schedule my post. I used to do it on a daily basis. But this business teach you to, and you have the choices of scheduling your things that you want to do or posts that you want people to see about your business, about what you are doing, your lifestyle. You can post that beforehand and it will go out throughout the day. As Bina has said that our business run on automation. You don't have to be in front of your computer to do everything on an hourly basis, daily basis, weekly basis. You can schedule your things beforehand. And that is what I am doing on a daily basis. Of course, you have to also invest in yourself. And that is what I'm doing before work. I'm a Christian, so I need to do my devotional before I go to work. I need to put in some time for self-growth. And then I go to work. You know, if I don't do these things before I go to work, my whole day is upside down. It's like you don't know what to do first. But when you start your day right, your day will go right. And you have to know why you started this business. Always when you feel down, go back to your why. And it's like it's giving you direction and it is giving you a purpose what you are working towards. So we can, like everybody has said here, We cannot say that in 24 hours you don't have an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours that you cannot put into your business. There are people who started out with 3-4 jobs, but now they are running this business full time. How did they got there? Because they have scheduled what they want to do during the day, because it's better. It's when you schedule what you want to do in a day and work through it, at the end of the day, you have accomplished so much. That is why scheduling your task for the day, it is very important in our business, because in that way you really work, you use your time very fruitfully, because there is no time to waste on other things, because you have a schedule that you have to accomplish. If you don't accomplish one task a day, it's okay. You don't have to beat yourself over the head because of that. You can still schedule it for tomorrow, or just do part of it. But you have to put in time to make a success in your life. Like any other work, your daily job, you have to put in the time, because if you don't get a salary. Here in the United States, you work on an hourly basis. It's not like in South Africa. You go to work and at the end of the month, you get your money. But here in the States, you have to work, you are being paid per hour. And if you don't put in that hour, you don't get paid. It's the same with your business. And with this business, as my colleagues have said, it's not a get-rich-quick system. You have to put in the time on a daily basis, being consistent, knowing that at the end of the day, the seeds that you have planted before, you will definitely reap the fruit thereof. So, my people, don't be comfortable in an uncomfortable position, like Sita has said. Put yourself in an uncomfortable position. Be uncomfortable, because where you are is not comfortable. So the time that you put in to build your business there are new things that you have to learn, like getting up early, going to bed late. But at the end of the day, it's not going to be like that all the time. Things will improve. And that is why work hard at the beginning, put in the work, and the success will follow. And things will actually ease up later on. Your full-time job can be replaced by your plan B. And yeah, we are working on our plan B. It will become our plan A eventually, because I'm in my 50s. I'm close to 60. I don't want to work until 65 or 67, retirement age. No, that is why I started my business. So check this business out. Anybody can do it. You don't have to have a business background. We have links here on the screen. The person that you are resonating with, or anybody, it doesn't matter, on this screen or somebody else's post, check it out. That is why we are giving people ample time to check out a webinar where the business model is being explained. And also take the next step if you want more information. Pay the $149, which is refundable within 30 days, because there's no business that you can start without a capital, without finances. If somebody is telling you that, that is not legitimate. This is a legitimate business where you pay taxes, and check it out and make an informed decision. We will not be here. We are all professionals here. We will not jeopardize our licenses to do something that is not legitimate. So check this business out. If it doesn't resonate with you, it's good and well. At least you walk away with some information. So with that, we just want to say thank you so much for watching this video live, or even later on, listen to it and make a decision, because everybody wants more in life. You don't want a cycle of go to work, sleep, pay bills. No, we want more in life, because I believe that is what we are created here for. God bless you, and we hope to see you again next time. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Bye.